Hi friends, today we are going to discuss how to send prescription online. This is basically following the Telemedicine Practice Guideline 2020. Myself, Dr. Suresh Badadmat, Professor of Psychiatry and also Head of Telemedicine Center and Head of Forensic Psychiatric Services at NIMANS, Bangalore. Before I start my presentation, I would like to have a disclaimer. This presentation is academic purpose only. They are not the law themselves, nor a substitute for professional legal opinion. If you would like to have any legal opinion, please do contact an advocate. Please do refer to the original document of Telemedicine Practice Guidelines and also any amendments from MCI website. What is the format of online prescription and what are the rules and regulations to be followed? The doctor need to follow Indian Medical Council Regulation 2002 and also the Drugs and Cosmetic Acts of 1940 and the rules of 1945, the rules and regulations which are applicable in person, that is applicable on telemedicine prescription, as well as he has to follow telemedicine guidelines, the prescription which the drugs need to be followed as per the list given there. So the prescription format has to be similar to this. This is given as Annexure 2 for the telemedicine guideline. First and the foremost is registered medical practitioner's name along with qualification, registered number, contact details, address, date and time of generating this prescription, name and address of the client, and also age, gender, height, weight, LMP. On the left hand corner, you will find that chief complaints is there and also relevant points from history, examination, lab findings, suggested investigation, provisional or what we call it as diagnosis has to be clearly written. If you do not make any diagnosis, either provisional diagnosis or a confirmatory diagnosis, it will be considered as a misconduct as per the telemedicine guidelines. Along with that, prescription generated should be written in capital letters. If you are writing it, you can type otherwise, or else generic name has to be given. Special instruction has to go to the bottom, along with the prescription generated through telemedicine or teleconsultation has to be mentioned at the bottom. How to send the prescription online? So issuing prescription online or transmitting, it can be taken as a photo, scanned document, digital copy of the signed prescription or a e-prescription. This can be sent by either email or by any messaging platform. Just let me remind you, the telemedicine guidelines have not prohibited any social media or any email platforming or any messaging platform. That has been very magnanimous, keeping the patient as the patient-centric guidelines has been formulated. If you look at the e-prescription is basically, please understand, this requires a software where a doctor is going to generate an e-prescription using an app. That prescription is called as e-RX. This prescription generated can be taken printout and given a copy to the patient, and it will be transmitted through the server to the pharmacy. Now the patient, either he can go to the pharmacy, collect the medications, and it will be verified through the pharmacy online. If on the other hand, the pharmacy also can send the medication to the patient. This has a lot of advantages. For example, the e-prescription will have a clear drugs availability and what is the cost of each medication, what are the generic medicines available, what the patient is side effect profile, those will be mentioned. At the same time, it will be very clear instruction can be typed there, and the pharmacist also knows that this prescription is generated on these days, on those day or what day and for how long it has been generated. Patient cannot misuse this prescription repeatedly. So this e-prescription has been a very what we call it as has been in the past has been debatable, but the telemedicine guidelines allows for e-prescription, that is basically using an app for prescribing medicine by a doctor. The RMP should be very careful before sending or transmitting the prescription online to a particular pharmacy. The doctor need to explicitly to take consent that the patient has allowed to send this prescription to a particular pharmacy. If you don't do this, it will be considered as misconduct. Thank you very much for your patience listening. Please do help our patients by doing telemedicine consultation. Thank you very much.